Hollywood is truly a special place. There are those cool, down-to-earth celebrities who want to go above and beyond to make their fans feel appreciated. Some of our famous ladies and gents will often show their kindness and humanity, and make us sob like our life depends on it, by showing up in hospitals in character. Others would show their appreciation in a pretty special way. Who do you think kissed a fan? And who made another actor's childhood dream come true? So we suggest you have a box of tissues by your side. You know, so that you won't drown in your tears of both joy and sadness. Subscribe to Rumour Juice and click that notification bell. Keep your seatbelts on and let's go for this heartfelt ride. Chadwick Boseman. As Hollywood and countless others mourn the death of Black Panther star Chadwick Boseman, fans are celebrating a shining, hopeful moment from his career. In an episode of The Tonight Show back in 2018, Chadwick surprised fans as they expressed their feelings of gratitude over the film. As all these people lined up in front of a poster of T'Challa to voice their feelings, they were unaware that the King of Wakanda himself was listening behind a curtain. He then popped out to give them the surprise of their lives.
That was so great. I think we should move it let's move it for a close-up of that. Let's get a close-up of that right there.
A young, black female aspiring to be a filmmaker said that Black Panther had inspired her to keep chasing her dream. And when Boseman came out to surprise her, she was at a loss for words. Another man said he'd seen the film twice, once on bootleg. Boseman emerged to surprise him, laughing and asking,
"You gonna bootleg my movie?"
The clip has been viewed over 27 million times since then. And fans went to celebrate Chadwick's impact, his kindness and hard work once again. You gave people the single greatest thing a human can give to another. Hope, one fan tweeted. Some lights shine half as long, but twice as bright. Rest in love. Another one said, "Why am I hysterically crying right now?" Like, he went out of his way to make his fans feel appreciated and loved, but was fighting for his life. Do you know how humble and selfless that is? He defines hero. Like, he was a true hero. Tom Hanks. As one very familiar character once said, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know when Tom Hanks will jog into your wedding photos. Wedding Crashers style. Wait, did we mess up the words? 'Cause, you know, Tom Hanks did this beautiful thing, and we fail not to think about it and gush over this genuinely good person. The perfect wedding day is entirely different for everyone you ask. However, few, if any, will say that their version is one where Tom Hanks shows up unannounced. Yet that is what happened to Elizabeth and Ryan on their special day. After a beautiful ceremony, the couple were whisked off to Central Park for a photo shoot. Mostly joggers in the park were staying away, but at one point their photographer put her camera down to let this guy pass when he came too close to the couple. Except the guy didn't pass. Instead, he approached the newlyweds, took off his hat, just leaned right into the group and said, "Hi, I'm Tom Hanks," she said. He then, being a super lovely human being, proceeded to shake hands, kissed the bride's hand, and wished the pair all the beautiful things you can imagine. He even asked if they needed a wedding officiant because he is an ordained minister. Oh, we're melting over here. While hardly dressed for the occasion in his running gear, the couple seemed delighted to add the Oscar-winning actor to their wedding party. Tom obviously shared the adorable snap of the bride and groom's big day. Mark Hamill, plus a bit of Kristen Bell and Jimmy Kimmel. The moments celebrities surprise fans are always very touching, wholesome, and fulfilling. They show us that actors and musicians are still real people. But how can it get more real than celebrities geeking out over other stars? Yep, it can't. It's May the 4th. You get the significance, right? Adam Scott is telling a story to his longtime friend Kristen Bell about how he once wrote a letter to Mark Hamill. The 2-year-old invited Luke Skywalker to his birthday party, confident that the Star Wars actor would show up. How adorable is that? Much to his sorrow, Hamill didn't make it. Mid-story, the iconic Star Wars theme song blasted, and Hamill emerged from backstage with a lightsaber in hand. The Big Little Lies star did not hide his surprise. With his hands shaking and a colossal grin on his face, he shouted, "No way." Then, after Hamill bestowed Scott his lightsaber, of course, he explained the reason for his unfortunate absence at the party. He also apologized for missing his special day.
I was checking my diary, and that week I had 2 other birthdays, a bar mitzvah, and a supermarket opening.
Scott was understanding. Quote, "This really is one of the best moments of my life." After all, Hamill did make up for a decades-long birthday snub. Johnny Depp. Nothing will stop Captain Jack Sparrow from bringing joy to sick kids, even the pandemic. Seeing this virtual visit and the smiles of the children will warm anyone's heart. Whether Johnny Depp ever returns to play Jack Sparrow remains to be seen, but if anyone deserves to see the character again, it's these brave kids. The charismatic character charms patients and their families alike, spending quality one-on-one time, never once breaking character. Though the pandemic stopped him from attending in person, Depp's visit to Queensland Children's Hospital was able to go ahead online. The children were thrilled to be meeting Captain Jack Sparrow. Celebrities visiting kiddie hospitals as iconic characters is nothing new, but to see the Dead Men Tell No Tales actor dress up as his kooky alter ego in such detail from home is quite something. I send you all my love, all my irreverence and ignorance, because it's fun to be irreverent and ignorant. So thank you for sticking with me through all these very strange years. The world's most famous pirate actor said. David Beckham. David Beckham is no stranger to good deeds, surprising fans at sporting events and even at their own homes. But this one definitely takes the cake. The posh Spice hubby delighted a superfan when he presented the 17-year-old with a Pride of Britain award amid his battle against a rare genetic skin disorder that causes the skin to blister or bleed at the slightest touch. First, he got a call from the football star, but after a few moments, the connection went bad. Young Moyne must have been so sad at the moment. Don't fret, it's not how the story ends. After pretending that he had a crappy phone signal cutting off their line, David walked into the room to the sheer shock and delight of Moyne, who could hardly believe his eyes. The teen was so stunned by the arrival of his hero that he revealed he could not stop talking about David's hair, which he has recently grown into a long blonde bob.
I can't even explain what I felt. He just walked in and it was just because I had no clue whatsoever, not even 1% of me knew. It was just you guys saw my reaction, so yeah, I was really shocked.
Moyne has defied medics over the years and remains an active and positive inspiration to others, as he has committed himself to make life better for those also suffering. David then said, "I've heard a lot about you, Mo. You're an amazing person who does so much for other people." Moyne then responded, "This is the best day of my whole life." Daniel Radcliffe. More than other actors we have watched grow up, Daniel Radcliffe feels like a close friend. The connection so many people had and still have, and probably will have, with Harry Potter is so intense and so deep. In addition to Daniel being super adorable and charming, of course, everyone misses Harry Potter. What can we say? Especially when Radcliffe goes on and does something so endearing and heartwarming like this. In what he called a cunning and hopefully joyful act of deception, our childhood friend decided to surprise fans following a screening of his new movie, What If? The viewers thought they were just going to do short interviews about the film, but really, they were being gathered to completely freak out when the actor walked up behind them. Naturally, reactions included a lot of squealing, gasping, and yelling, "Oh my god!" One fan even ran away at first.
You reacted before you even turned it. So your dream or nightmare has just come true.
Yeah.
How is this for you?
It's freaking amazing, best thing ever. Oh my god.
After they calmed down a bit, most people asked for hugs, which Radcliffe handed out like Bertie Bott's every flavor beans. He says he feels kind of bad doing this to so many people. But come on, Harry Potter, you know you love it.
I didn't think it was real. I was like,
You
okay.
definitely. It's like you
real.
saw a ghost or something.
And he's there, and I was here, and I was like, he's right there, and I'm right here, and I was like, ooh, he's right there.
Bill Murray. Celebrities interacting with fans, giving autographs, sharing a few words and a laugh here and there, maybe giving a hug is not uncommon. It seems like a pretty standard experience at a sporting event. That's probably why a woman was stunned when Bill Murray kissed her. As a response to all her kind words a moment earlier, the actor gave her a very special thank you. But, of course, Bill Murray is rather famous for unscripted kisses. Still, quite a celebrity encounter. And here we were, thinking we were just going to play golf. Rihanna. You wouldn't need an umbrella in a dressing room, but Riri might come to the rescue anyway. Most people would probably be stunned and speechless if Rihanna showed up in their dressing room. But when the singer surprised a fan during her recent birthday celebration, she managed to handle the shock with grace. The lucky fan, Monero, was in the dressing room trying on some of Rihanna's clothes when the singer crept quietly to appear on the other side of the door. Monero was shocked when she realized that was the real Rihanna over there. Riri, being her hilarious self, remarked to her ecstatic fan,
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
How you feel to be the first person in the world
This is amazing.
to wear this collection?
to which Monero replied, "It's beautiful, and you're beautiful as well. I'm just in shock." Perhaps the coolest part of this chance meeting is Rihanna gifted Monero the gorgeous open-backed black dress, which retails for $150. Lucky girl. Monero summed up her epic night as any huge fan who just met their idol would. This is like one of the best evenings. This is like the best start to 2013. I can't wait for the rest of the year.